Today we're going to be talking about multi-step inequalities again, but this time we're going to figure out how we're going to solve these if we have variables on both sides of our inequality symbol here. So a little refresher from yesterday, distribute and combine to solve an inequality. So that's all we're going to do here, distribute this -2 into both, and we'll have 18 minus 2x minus 8 is less than or equal to 30. Combine our like terms. So we have a 18 and a -8. So that's going to give us a -2x, and 18 minus 8 is +10, less than or equal to 30. And from here, we've just got a nice simple two-step inequality. So -10 minus 10. -2x is less than or equal to 20. Divide by -2. And that's going to say x is, we flip that symbol because we divided by a negative, greater than or equal to -10. And if we were to graph that, whoops, horrible line, give me a second. It's more like it. We would put our closed circle at -10, and we want everything bigger, so we would go to the right. And then here we've got 5 times x, distribute first, 5 times 3. 5x plus 15 minus 2x is greater than 48. Combine our like terms. So we have a 5x and a -2x. So 5x minus 2x is 3x plus 15 is greater than 48. Minus 15, minus 15. 3x is greater than 33. Divide by 3, divide by 3. And we're left with x is greater than 11. No flipping because I did not divide by a negative. All right. So we're going to go over these steps to solve again. I know I think we've seen these quite a few times, but we want to learn these, we want to know them, and we want to follow them. So steps to solve a multi-step inequality, just like an equation. Do your distributive property anywhere you can. That is step 1. Step 2 is once again to combine like terms. Step 3, this is what we're going to deal with today. Move the variables to one side of our inequality symbol. Step 4 is add or subtract, depending on the problem, the constant term. And then we are going to finally multiply or divide by our coefficient to get our variable by itself finally. And as always, don't forget to, really important, flip your inequality symbol when you multiply or divide by a negative number. All right, be prepared. We may see these again. Learn them, know them, use them. These are the steps to solve a multi-step inequality or equation. So today we're going to be kind of focusing on a little bit of combining like terms. We'll see some of that. Moving our variables to one side and then finishing off solving. So those are the 4 things we're going to worry about today. Some of them we won't even have to do step 2. We can move on right to step 3. So we've got a couple of examples here. Let's get after them. So No need to combine like terms. What we want to do is move our variables to one side. So how am I going to do that? Well, I like to have all my variables on the left-hand side always, because then if we have to graph it, we can use our arrow trick, and we don't get mixed up thinking about anything there. So it'll just be some variable is greater than some number. Easy to visualize. So we are going to subtract 4x to move that on over to this side. And 7x take away 4x's is 3x plus 8 less than or equal to 14. We are then going to move on to step 4, which was to add or subtract our coefficient. Or sorry, not coefficient, our constant, my mistake. So we're going to subtract 8, 3x is less than or equal to 6. Divide by 3, and we're going to have x is less than or equal to 2. Next example, once again, no need to add any like terms, combine any like terms, we're all good there. So we're going to start with moving our variables over. So once again, I like to take them to the left-hand side of our inequality symbol. So we're going to subtract 6x, x take away 6x's is negative 5x is less than 33. Oops, I forgot. Don't forget this, bring down that minus 7. We haven't done anything with that yet. Less than 33. Now we've just got a regular old two-stepper. We're going to add 7, and negative 5 times x is less than 40. Divide by negative 5, and x is, flip the symbol, I divided by a negative, greater than negative 8. 40 divided by 5 is negative 8. And I flip that symbol. So x greater than negative 8 is our answer for this guy. Anything bigger than negative 8 will make this inequality statement true. All right, so here's an example where we are going to have to apply that step 2. We want to combine some like terms here. So we have a 2x and another 2x. All right, fair enough. Combine those. 2x plus 2x is 4x. Don't forget your plus 13 is greater than or equal to 3x plus 26. Move your variables to one side. I like to move them to the left. Minus 3x, x plus 13 is greater than or equal to 26. Subtract 13, and x is greater than or equal to 13. And finally here, no like terms to combine, so we are just going to move our variables. Minus 9x, it's going to give us negative 2x is less than or equal to 36. And to finish this off, we're going to divide by our negative 2, and x is, flip this guy around, greater than or equal to, I think that's going to give me a negative 18. So x has to be larger than or equal to negative 18. So those are our examples there, following our steps. You're going to get your assignment for the day, classwork/homework. Remember, always keep these steps to solve in mind. So today we're doing a little bit of 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we need to combine our like terms if possible. Move our variables to one side. I like to move variables to the left, so then we don't get confused at our final answer at all. and then add, subtract our constant, multiply or divide by our coefficient. And then you'll have it. And then as always, don't forget to flip your inequality symbol when you multiply or divide by a negative number. That's going to do it for today. You'll be getting your assignment, and just use these as examples to help you through these guys we just did. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you, and talk to you guys later.